Thank you, Silicon Valley Latino. What an honor to be here with all of you this evening. I am very, very blessed and very fortunate. This is not the first award that I've received from Alex and his team. So I'm very, very humbled to be in a room with so many amazing, accomplished Latinos. I'm a firm believer that in the 70s, Dolores Huerta and God bless Cesar Chavez did all of their work with the Si Se Puede movement. But I'm here to move the needle forward and say Si Se Pudo. And what an honor, because all of you are examples of what can be accomplished when we all put our hard work and efforts together. Congratulations to all of the recipients. A few of you are my close friends, and I can't wait to meet the rest of you. What a phenomenal evening to hear all of your stories. I want to share a little bit about my story. You know, we all come, or at least the majority of us come from immigrant backgrounds. I was very, very blessed. I didn't grow up in an environment where I was judged by the color of my skin, because I didn't really know I was brown until I was probably well into the 8th or 9th grade. My father and mother, you know, held me accountable at the level of all my other classmates. So I was always encouraged to do more and to do better and to work harder. And when I found out I was brown, I had to work twice as hard. So I almost wish I would have just never known. But actually, I love my culture. I share it religiously with everyone that I come in contact with. Anybody who's seen my social media posts, I always, you can't move forward in this life without recognizing the people that brought you here and sacrificed everything so you could have it all. I'm very, very grateful and very humble for this award. I'm going to date myself by sharing a story about this very institution. About 40 plus years ago, I was a junior high school student who was selected from the school district, one of 50 children, to be in a program called Project 50. And Project 50 brought a group of us to Santa Clara University to spend the entire week. We slept in the dorms, we shadowed other students, we got the full immersion experience, but at a junior high school level. And I honestly believe that work has to start much earlier than high school in order to make a difference. And I think we as parents have to take responsibility and not discourage our children at all whatsoever in terms of seeking a higher education. My daughter came to me, a little naive as well, in the 11th grade, and I heard those blood-curdling words, "Mom!" And I said, "Oh no, now what happened?" And she said, she comes rushing in, I'm like, "What happened?" And she said, "You never told me that people don't go to college." And I said, "Who are those some people?" You know, and so we have to set those expectations. I worked very hard all of my life to give my daughter opportunities that I didn't have. And fortunately, she went to parochial high school, or she went to parochial school all of her life, including parochial high school and a college prep school. And she really didn't realize that some people didn't go to college, because I tried to incubate her with people who wanted to achieve more. And now I'm very proud to say that she is a corporate defense attorney for Ford Motor Company in Los Angeles, and I couldn't be prouder. So I want to wish all of you as parents and to the children in the room, stay learning-based, focus. You've got to be beyond hungry in Silicon Valley. But being learning-based will help you achieve the highest level of success in any part of your career. And it doesn't stop once you finish school, it doesn't stop once you get your master's degree. You have to stay learning-based your entire career. So thank you very much for this tremendous honor. I am going to dedicate this award to Alex Ontiveros and Sergio. Please, if you guys would come up here, both you two, Sergio. People traditionally don't lift other two, and Alex already knows, and I'm going to get really watery here in a minute if I take too long. Not everybody in this valley gives kudos to other people on a regular basis. And this has been part of their mission and vision, not to lift themselves up, to lift their community up. And I think there's no greater gift in the world. So the Creo En Ti Award really, really does mean something. We're going to say that. Congratulations, everybody. Have a nice evening.